Welcome, everyone. Today we embark on a journey, a deep dive into the 12 universal laws that govern our very existence. For years I've been on a journey of my own, a quest to understand this magnificent tapestry of life. Along the way, I've stumbled upon these profound principles, these invisible forces that shape our reality. These laws are not mere theories, my friends. They are the keys to understanding how the universe operates and how we can align ourselves with its natural flow. They are the whispers of wisdom, guiding us towards a life of greater purpose, abundance, and joy. So get ready to open your hearts and minds, to embrace new perspectives, and to embark on a transformative journey of self-discovery. Are you ready? Let's begin. Welcome to our time together. The law of divine oneness. This is where it all begins. This law whispers a profound truth. We are all connected, every single one of us. Like threads in a grand tapestry, our lives are interwoven, interconnected in ways we may never fully comprehend. The air we breathe, the water we drink, it connects us all. The kindness we share, the love we give, it ripples out and touches lives we may never even know. This interconnectedness, it's not just some feel-good concept, it's a fundamental truth that can transform the way we live. When we embrace this law, when we truly understand that we are all part of one human family, it shifts something within us. It opens our hearts to compassion, to empathy, to a deep sense of belonging. When we lift someone up, we rise too. This is the power of oneness, the beauty of connection. How will you live your life differently knowing we are all connected? Now, let's talk about energy. The law of vibration tells us that everything in the universe vibrates. Everything dances to a certain frequency. From the smallest atom to the grandest star, everything is in a constant state of motion, of vibration. Our thoughts, our feelings, our beliefs, they all emit vibrations too. A heart filled with love vibrates at a different frequency than a mind consumed by fear. If we can raise our vibration, if we can cultivate feelings of joy, gratitude, and love, we become magnets for miracles. What energy are you putting out into the world? The law of correspondence. This one's all about patterns. It reminds us that there's a beautiful symmetry to life, a divine order that connects the seen and the unseen. The principle of as above, so below guides this law. The patterns we see in nature, the spiral of a seashell, the branches of a tree. These same patterns are reflected in the cosmos, in the galaxies swirling through space. Just like the physical world, the realm of our thoughts and emotions operates on these same principles. If there's chaos in your outer world, it's often a reflection of the turmoil within. When we cultivate peace, harmony, and love within ourselves, it's reflected in our external reality. Pay attention to the signs, to the synchronicities, to the whispers of the universe. The law of attraction. This is a big one. This law simply states that our thoughts, our feelings, they're like magnets, drawing in experiences that match their vibration. If we're constantly dwelling on negativity, on lack, on fear, we're going to attract more of that into our lives. But if we can shift our focus, if we can train our minds to focus on the good, on the positive, on what we want to create, that's when the magic happens. This law is about aligning our energy with our desires. It's about believing in the power of possibility, of knowing that we are co-creators of our reality. What are you attracting into your life? Now, the law of inspired action, this one's all about taking action. Because here's the thing about the universe. It loves a go-getter. It's not enough to just dream and wish for a better life. We have to be willing to put in the work. Think of it like this. The universe is like a garden. We plant the seeds with our thoughts, our beliefs, our desires. But it's our actions, our efforts, that nurture those seeds and help them grow. This law is a call to action, my friends. We are powerful creators, capable of shaping our reality through our choices and our actions. Take that first step, no matter how small. The universe will meet you halfway. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy. This one's all about transformation. It tells us that energy is always in motion, always changing form. Just like the caterpillar transforms into a butterfly, everything in the universe is in a constant state of evolution. Higher vibrations have the power to consume and transform lower ones. Think of a dark room. When you flick on a light switch, the darkness disappears. This law is a reminder that we have the power to transform our lives, to transmute negativity into positivity, fear into love, darkness into light. What are you ready to transform in your life? The law of cause and effect. This one's about taking responsibility. It's the simple truth that every action has a reaction. Every choice has a consequence. We reap what we sow. This law is about understanding that we are accountable for our choices, for our actions, for the energy we put out into the world. When we live with this awareness, when we make conscious choices aligned with our highest good, we create a ripple effect of positivity. Be mindful of your thoughts, your words, your actions. The law of compensation, this one's about abundance. It tells us that the universe is infinitely abundant and that we are always being compensated for our efforts, for our contributions. This compensation may not always come in the form we expect. It may come as unexpected opportunities, as new relationships, as a renewed sense of purpose. The key is to trust that the universe is always working in our favor, even when we can't see it. Focus on giving your best, on sharing your gifts, on making a positive impact on the world. The law of relativity, this one's all about perspective. It reminds us that everything is relative, that our perception of a situation is colored by our own experiences, our beliefs, our filters. What might seem like a mountain to one person might be a molehill to another. This law invites us to step outside of our own limited viewpoint, to try and see things from different angles. It encourages us to practice empathy, to understand that everyone is fighting their own battles, facing their own challenges. The next time you find yourself judging someone or a situation, remember the law of relativity. Take a step back. Try to see things from their perspective. The law of polarity, this one's about balance. It tells us that everything has its opposite, its polar opposite. Light and dark, hot and cold, up and down. These opposites, they're not meant to be feared, they're meant to be embraced. Because it's in the contrast, in the tension between these opposites, that we find balance, that we experience the fullness of life. This law invites us to embrace the duality of life, to find the lessons in both the good and the bad. The law of rhythm. This one's about cycles. It tells us that everything in life flows in cycles, in rhythms. The ebb and flow of the tides, the changing seasons, even our own breath, it all follows a natural rhythm. This law is a reminder that nothing lasts forever, that change is the only constant. When we understand this, when we learn to ride the waves of life's ups and downs, we find a sense of peace, of acceptance. Know that this too shall pass, that brighter days are ahead. And finally, the law of gender. This law is not about physical gender. It's about the masculine and feminine energies that exist within each and every one of us. The masculine energy is about action, about doing, about creating. The feminine energy is about receiving, about nurturing, about being. When these two energies are in balance within us, we step into our full potential. Well, my friends, we've reached the end of our journey together, a journey through the 12 universal laws. These laws are not just abstract concepts. They're living, breathing principles that have the power to transform our lives. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope this knowledge empowers you to live a more harmonious and fulfilling life. Remember, you are powerful beyond measure. You are capable of creating a life filled with purpose, abundance, and joy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. May the universe bless you on your journey.